So, one way that I am able to stay calm and keep my mental health in check is actually music. I grew up with a dad who was a musician. I'd follow him on tours. I would sell his CDs on his tours. My brother is also a musician. So I just was always surrounded by music in the household. So for me now, to keep my mental health in check, I'll go sing for hours in the shower or in annoying my roommate or just listen to music. So music is my therapy. So I thought it'd be cool for our final segment to have one of my favorite and maybe one of your favorite after this call musicians and band come and perform for us. So ladies and gentlemen, Toledo.
Hello.
Hey. What's up?
Hey.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you, yes.
Loud and clear.
Hey guys.
Good.
Loud and clear.
Howdy.
Actually, I have to say really fast, we found out yesterday that we are neighbors. So we actually live.
Not just neighbors. We live across the street from each other. Like, I can see your building.
It's wild.
It's pretty
I can
crazy.
hear you
Small.
talking from here.
Man. So yes, I just had I have to throw that out. But nice to have you guys here and see you both again. So feel free to please introduce yourself to everybody. So yeah, go ahead and introduce.
I'm Dan. I'm one half of Toledo.
I'm Jordan. I'm the better half of Toledo.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. And we do music.
For a living.
Yes.
Yeah. Barely.
So what type of genre of music do you guys like to make?
We mostly work on guitars and do, like, I guess you'd call it indie rock music. But and not to segue for you, but we have experimented in the lo-fi beats genre as well.
Oh yeah, we've done it all. But Toledo in itself is kind of like a folky indie rock project that we've got going on, but we don't shy away from any genre. We love making pop music. We love making country, some hip hop stuff, and obviously some lo-fi beats to study to.
Yes. Wow. That's a lot of stuff, guys. It's really impressive. So with lo-fi, I've heard that it's scientifically proven to have benefits. Do you guys happen to have any details on like what those benefits are and why there's benefits from lo-fi?
Well, I'm not a scientist, but I think that probably the repetitive quality to lo-fi music and the inclusion of some of the ASMR elements like rain or street noise and stuff just helps you get into this meditative state where you can kind of zen out and just the outside noise of your day and the stresses of being a college student or whatever kind of melts away and you can focus just on what you need to be productive.
I always kind of reference that graphic of everyone knows the graphic of the lo-fi person sitting at their computer with the cat and with the big headphones on and the rain in the background.
You know, she got a friend today.
No way.
It's so that's lo-fi girl and now she has a friend that's like synthwave boy. I think they just announced that today, so it's a big day for her.
It's a big day for lo-fi to study to.
Yeah.
But that kind of example is great because, I mean, you can see it in the background of her videos and things like that. I don't know if she's a real person, but maybe it's Sallie Mae in secret. Who knows?
Yeah.
But you can see in the videos in the background that all the rain happening, the natural noise, and those kind of the natural atmosphere around her when she's studying. And I think that's a really important thing. I know when I was going to school and applying to colleges and writing like my college essay, there was a lot of times where I had to listen to like instrumental lo-fi beats for me to be able to get into it. So I feel like everything is kind of connected in that way, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's super cool. And I think it's the same for me. Lo-fi was the homework, the studying, like any type of music. If I hear it, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I need to like put my head down and start studying. It just triggers it. So I definitely agree. It helped me through college. And I'm excited because I know that there's an album on the way that you guys participated in called Sound Mind, which was releasing soon, if I'm correct. Can you guys tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, we did we got hit up to make some beats with a couple friends of ours. other awesome musicians, Jay Som, and a bunch of others, Isaac Dunbar, I believe. And we got hit up to make a couple beats for Sallie Mae, and it was kind of fun for us to dive into that. And you know what? I know it's not released yet, or there's a release date, but I could show you guys a little sample if you want.
I would love that.
Let's
Would
do it.
you?
Why not?
Yeah, we can talk a little bit about
Yeah.
the
Can you pull it up?
Let's
Oh,
see
wow.
how it works.
Okay.
Did you hear anything?
Yes, I heard it all.
Okay. Cool.
So
cool.
good.
Cool.
Wait,
Thank
can
you.
you tell me about the process of building lo-fi beats? Like, where do you start?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's not that different from how we would start writing a normal Toledo song, in the sense that, we like, okay, a lo-fi beat's come, we're gonna make a lo-fi beat, and then it's like, what's my reference for that? For me, for this track, it was like kind of the music that's in some types of anime, like Samurai Champloo and stuff. Nujabes was making these beats that had that like bossa nova, jazzy inspiration with the classical guitar, and we had a classical guitar at the house. So it started with just like, I knew classical guitar and rain. So
Simple.
Yeah, super simple. So we did that, and you couldn't hear it, but you'll hear it later when it comes out on DSPs and Spotify and whatnot. That's like that little section, and then a few other sections, and they loop with the rain, and then Dan went in and added everything else that's on there.
Yeah, you can see kind of in the session right now that there's a lot of loops going on. There's a lot of repetition, and there's a lot of sequencing here. It's not a very complex orchestrated thing. It's just like really cool, simple sounds that you kind of piece together, and you just set a mood, because you don't want to surprise anyone, because you don't want someone to be working on homework and
they'll
then
get
like
distracted,
scribble really fast because they hear something shocking. So it's all just kind of about like creating an atmosphere and creating something that feels like you can close your eyes and really focus on it, or focus on nothing.
Yeah.
Or focus on nothing. How long does it take you to make a lo-fi beat?
It really depends. I mean, we made 2 of them. And this was one that
This was the less complex one. Probably.
Yeah. This one didn't take us too long, because it like Jordan said, he laid down a guitar part and he was like, oh, I laid this down, and I kind of went in and was like, oh, I have all these ideas for different things. And this was one that was cool because we liked it so much. We were like, man, if we wrote some lyrics over this could totally be a Toledo song and no one would know. But that's what's kind of the most exciting about it, is we're giving people like a little bit of taste of Toledo, because it still feels like it has our flavor to it, but with it being a little bit of a twist on the genre. So it really varies. Some songs could take a whole day, and some songs like this could take, a couple hours. And that's the cool thing about, kids going to school now and everyone having access to recording technology like Logic Pro and Ableton. It's like, if you're going to school for music, or like I did, or you're going to school for theater like Jordan did, like there's a lot of access online that you can do to be able to make sure you're doing things yourself and learning about things on your own, even if you're going to school for being a veterinary technician, but you want to do some music stuff on the side. It's always kind of something to do, and I'm sure a lot of colleges have access to that kind of software.
Yeah, and nothing that you heard, like the only expense really is, you have a computer that you work on, and the classical guitar probably wasn't that expensive. It might have been like $100, $200.
And then you rip loops.
Yeah, just stuff on Splice or whatever. And it's it's accessible. And we do music stuff in New York City, and we work with people from all varying degrees of like how far along into their process they are. And some people are just doing stuff like what we did with the lo-fi beat. They're just on their computer using loops, but it's everyone has the creative mind to do stuff like that, and that doesn't cost anything. So
The sound mind, even.
Maybe.
Well said. And I'm curious too, because you mentioned that if you put some words over the beat, it'd be the Toledo flavor. So how would you define that flavor? Tell me a little bit more about Toledo and how it started. And what sound do you guys like to have?
That's a good question. I think that Toledo kind of started, we've known each other for 17 years now. We met literally busking on the street of our hometown in Massachusetts, playing guitar for a little bit of change in our top hats or guitar cases. Probably then it was top hats because we were listening to like Jason Mraz and stuff.
Yeah.
But we kind of started there, and then we never stopped playing music.
Yeah, and something that's, I think, slightly different from our approach, or at least at the time, was that we weren't, because it's just the two of us, we weren't like a band that was going out and playing live shows a lot. We really were working in GarageBand just for fun. Like we started out making joke songs together, and then eventually when we felt comfortable in our feelings and expressing them around each other, then we were able to like
write
get
only
real with
sad songs. Yeah. After that,
but all we're about really is just trying to have fun and entertain each other and draw from our various influences. And we get really excited about equipment. Like we just bought this drum machine today, so that's like songs will probably start where we'll just like press a bunch of buttons on this and be like, that sounded cool. And then we eventually release it.
And then you write a song and you're good to go.
And that process has just been repeating for a long time now.
So I guess the big through line with Toledo is it's just kind of like every song is a conversation that Jordan and I are having with each other. And it's an invitation with instruments. And it's an invitation for people to be a part of that conversation or listen in. Oh. So, yeah. I guess
so I wouldn't say like the lo-fi thing isn't Toledo. Like that's all the same kind of stuff that we.
As long as we're involved in it, it feels very much like our kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. It's way better than my day job. Shoot. That's so fun. What a good life.
Well, you're welcome to come across the street and sing a little bit on some of these tunes. You let us know.
Yes, I'm going to have to come. That's my therapy, like I said. So what is next for Toledo?
Probably use the drum machine that we got.
We got a lot of recording trips coming up. We've got some tour dates coming up. We're kind of like full force right now, and it's pretty exciting. So we're hopefully going to be on the road in August, maybe playing a couple colleges, hopefully in the fall. So hopefully we can see some of you guys there, and it's going to be really cool. I can't say much, but we've got a lot of new songs in the works, and we're very excited about them.
Very exciting. Yes. Well, I'm so happy that we got to chat today with my neighbors. And I really want to like hear a little bit about your actual songs. I want to hear you guys sing. So do you guys have like a video that we could play?
You don't want us to do live?
I don't want to do live. I'm not ready. I haven't warmed up my vocal cords today.
It's too hot in the city. Let's just play some videos.
Yeah, we've got a video of a couple songs, Pasa and Not, that we hope you guys enjoy.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's up?
We're Toledo.
This song, it's called Pasa.
Hope you enjoy it. I made my bed and was sure to turn the lights off in the den. I told you
are. We're so convinced that when we argued, you were wrong. But you know, ¿qué pasa? What's going on? What's wrong? ¿Qué pasa? What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? My head. Did I upset you? Did I let you down again? Always right. I made a bed, so won't you come and sleep tonight? ¿Qué pasa? What's going on? What's wrong? ¿Qué pasa? What's going on? What's wrong?
The song's called Nah. Goes out to Sallie Mae.
Good one, Dan.
Can we talk? I don't feel good with how we left it all up in the air like this. Think that you should tell me off. It's better to get it off your chest. And everyone walks away lesser in the end. Well, what did you expect? I run in circles, going mad, telling myself jokes. I was the best you've ever still tangled in motion. Is this what this what you really wanted from the start? I didn't notice. So those two faces are yours. You're so messed up. Just move on. I am stuck. I couldn't love anyone else. I should have loved anyone else. Now I'll never love anyone else.
Thank you, Sallie Mae. See you in a sec.